Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy OpTic Scumpy, and today my mother is home from work. So what better way to welcome her than to go harass her for a video? But there's an ongoing question that I get pretty much every single day, probably multiple times every single day. I'd say minimum of 20 times a day is, when are you moving back into the OpTic House? So let's go downstairs and see what MomOfScump has to say about this. And I am not a hard man to please. All that I need in the OpTic House to move back in is my own room. That's literally the only thing that I would need, because I'm so bad at making videos in front of people. It's crazy. Unless they're in the video, I don't know what changes between that point, if they're in the video or not in the video. But if somebody's watching me make a video, I completely freeze up and I just can't do it. I don't understand why my brain works like that. I don't know. But let's go see what she's doing. Mom! Mom!
What?
I'm coming.
Well, my boss just called, so you're gonna have to stop it. My boss just called.
Huh?
My boss just called. Stop. Just stop. What? Please, stop.
This is how we're eating out here right now, at least. You know, eating good. Got some... I mean, they're nice-looking chicken nuggets. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you and say they're not nice-looking chicken nuggets, but there's some nice-looking chicken nuggets. Let's try this again. Mom! It's your time to shine, mother.
Why? What are you doing? Are you doing this again?
Stop acting like you don't know that a video is being recorded right now. Like,
Just because you yell mother means that you're recording.
you come out of the door and you're like, that was so obvious. You're so dumb.
Oh.
That was so obvious.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so dumb. Yeah.
That was the worst ever. But it's cool. But,
You're the meanest kid ever.
huh?
You're the meanest kid ever. People are gonna say that you're mean.
Well, I mean, I'm just making fun of you because you walked out of the door and you
Well, it's like really.
tried. No, the funny part was you tried to act like you didn't know I was about to record you, but you knew, because I told you that we were recording a video. So you walked out of the door acting like you didn't know, but you knew, and you tried to act, and you weren't very good at it. But I have a couple questions for you.
Okay. Oh, questions for me.
Yeah, so
Is this like coffee time?
not necessarily.
Okay.
It's more of a coffee time's more of
Can I
a
sit down?
no. I mean, you can. But coffee time's more of like a
Something we don't do?
premeditated,
We don't do?
questions already written out,
That we
a
don't
whole
do.
bunch of different questions. This is more of a just let's do this. So I've been thinking a lot recently, right? And I might
You have time to think?
want
You've been thinking about your taxes? We've got. Everybody thinks you just play games, and there's all this stuff behind the scenes that nobody knows that we have to do.
yeah, your boy is constantly working out here. Well,
You're doing your taxes?
my mom is constantly working, but I'm constantly keeping up with what's going on and how everything is going. But I'm thinking a lot lately about moving back into the OpTic House. What do you think?
I knew that too.
Yeah, I know you did. They probably know you did too, because you're my mom.
No, you just told me last night.
But
I kind of said or something.
what do you think about it?
Well, to be honest, can I sit?
Just do whatever you need to do.
Okay, so it's dark in here.
It's fine.
Okay. What do you do when you're here? You sleep? You're streaming? You're
Sleep
making
and
a
stream.
video,
Sleep stream video. That's what we're doing right now.
or you're running to Chipotle?
Driving to
And
Chipotle.
75% of the time, you're probably grumpy scumpy.
That's not true. Don't
50%.
try to make me seem like the bad guy here. I'm not grumpy scumpy.
So you can take your grumpy scumpy and take it to the OpTic House.
I know you don't actually feel that way.
I feel bad that you're here by yourself so much alone all the time.
Yeah, I really am here alone. I don't have like anybody to.
Well, you
hang
had
out
fun here
with.
the other night, you know.
Well, yeah, but he's the only one home from college, or he's not going to college because he's joining the Navy. But then there's Logan. Logan's taking the semester off. But that's it. So
But they don't come over anyway. So
I have 2 friends home from school.
Yeah. So I feel bad for you that you don't have a lot of social interaction except the little parties you have up in your room every night. You know.
I do have parties
Your
up in my
internet-
room.
Your pretend friends out there in internet land.
Pretend friends? That's a little messed up.
No, I know they exist, but yeah, you're not there talking to yourself. It sounds like you're talking to yourself, but I know you're not. So the OpTic House. Well, remember the video? I said, I'll stay at the OpTic House. I'm not. It's a joke. I'm not staying at the OpTic House.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
going to go
not.
down that road again because that's dumb.
You're the one that brought it up.
But, you know, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, I know, and that's sort of the thing that I miss out on most, I would say, is that they're all there and they can do everything together, do stuff together, go get food together. Like, hey, you want to ride to Chipotle? And then someone will be like, yeah, let's go to Chipotle. But here I'm like, just alone. I do everything. I do everything alone.
Yeah.
My half of the house is upstairs. Your half is downstairs.
I think mine's bigger than half, but
Yeah, but you have the basement too.
yeah. So
Basement.
you know, if you're gonna go out to the OpTic House, I'm not gonna ship that little computer you just had built.
I'm gonna.
because-
If I go, I'm gonna drive. I need my car.
Yeah. So that's
12-hour drive.
Yeah, I do worry about that.
Again.
And I'd like if you picked a time that's not snowing and 15
I've done it.
below.
I've done it like 6. How many times do you think I've gone from here to there, or there to here? Probably like 6, 7 times, probably maybe.
Probably, and it's always like you leave at 5 in the evening, and then you drive all night, and then I don't sleep because I worry.
And then I get there at like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning,
Yeah. So
which doesn't really matter because that's what I'm up till anyway.
yeah. So you know.
But what do you think is the one thing that I need? I'm curious to see how well you know me. What's the one thing that I would need if I moved to the OpTic House? The one thing that I would need.
Your own room.
Bingo.
No, I've just heard you talk. Oh, I don't know where I've heard you talk about it.
But yeah, I would need my own room.
Maybe you told me about it.
But I do want to move back in, guys. I get questions a lot. You know, are you going to move back into the OpTic House ever? When are you going to? It's never really a set time. I can move whenever I want. I don't need much. I just need to drive there and take my computer, and I could stay there as long as there's a bed there already. And there are plenty of beds there already. So people ask me all the time, but it's not really like a hard process. I could go tomorrow if I wanted and stay there for.
I know, and that's what I think you're gonna do. I think like I'm gonna come home from work someday, and you're just gonna be gone.
Well, I don't
now,
think-
you do have Columbus.
I don't think
coming.
yeah.
You have Columbus, and then, you know.
The thing I was thinking about, maybe if I were to drive to Columbus but then my friends would be stranded there.
Yeah, because I can't go to Columbus. I'm upset about that.
Yeah, so I can't do that.
But
then it would be half the drive instead of driving the full 12 or 10, 11. It'd only be like 5.
Well, can one of your friends, maybe they can follow. I don't know. It's too bad I can't
No,
go.
none
Maybe
of
they can
none
go
of
with
their
your dad.
none of their cars can handle it.
Maybe they can go with your dad.
Yeah, I don't think he's going either.
So, you know, I just think everybody thinks that I need you to be here. I want you to be here. I don't want to live by myself. You know, I want you to be wherever you need to be. And, hey, you know, it looks like a lot of fun getting a 42-liter bucket of water dumped on you when you're asleep.
Yeah,
So-
I was actually kind of like, I was mind blown that they did that because my mom was telling me the cost to.
Well, no, I don't know what the cost is, but it was a nice sofa.
Well,
they dumped
yeah,
water on.
to do that to the sofa, I was like, oh my god. And if that happened to me, I would have been pretty pissed.
Well, and I think I read the comments, and people were like, "Oh, if that would have been Seth, he would have been so mad."
Well, yeah, I mean, if it was you, wouldn't you be mad
You're
if you?
setting yourself up. Don't say you'd be mad, because
Well, I mean, if you're in a house, you're just chilling on the couch taking a nap, and you get woken up by a trash can full of water. I mean, I don't think anybody could not be mad at that. Mike had to. He had to have been mad. He just concealed it well because he was on camera. That's the only thing that I can think of. He had to have been pissed.
he handled it well. I don't watch a lot of the videos, but I did for some reason happen to see that one. So, yeah.
You know what we have to do though before I leave? We need to try. We
Turn the
need.
lights on?
No, we need to get you to play a game of Call of Duty because a lot of people want to see that. I know you guys want to see that. A video of you playing Call of Duty.
Because I don't even know anything
Well, that's
about it.
that's the best part.
Well,
You're so bad,
well,
it's hilarious.
Well, then that can be my first video on my channel. That's like
You don't know how to.
25%.
You don't know how to record. You don't
yeah,
have.
I don't. If you're not here, I can't have a channel.
All right. Well, I just want to talk a little bit about it because I do get asked so much. I am probably gonna move back in, hopefully, within the next couple of months. I don't know when exactly, but you know, it's coming, I guess.
Yeah, I do feel bad that you're here by yourself a lot. So.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
I don't know when, but I mean, like I said, it would literally be a thing where I could just go if I wanted and just take a suitcase full of clothes and then buy stuff out there, and it would be easy. And I still have like a full closet full of clothes there.
Somewhere.
No, I know where the closet is. It's like all of my stuff is just thrown in a closet. It's like
Those shorts that you don't know.
it's so many clothes, so much clothes. So much clothes. But I'm going to close the video out, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It'll be down in the description below.
This is your OpTic Scump. See ya.